Hello, this is Geometry, topic 2-1, views of three-dimensional figures, three-dimensional objects. So we're going to talk about different methods of representing three-dimensional objects. Mostly we're going to be spending time talking about isometric drawings and orthographic drawings. So first let's go ahead and do our isometric drawing. And basically, this shows a corner view of the object and looks like a three-dimensional shape. And so here we have this, and we're going to draw a copy of this. I'm going to go ahead and do it down here so that when I scroll down, you can see both the picture and the orthographic drawing. As long as you draw it somewhere in this field, it'll be all right. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and draw this side. We'll have 1, 2, 3 vertical lines. They're connected on the top and on the bottom. Then it goes over twice. And so that's the front. And now we're just going to go ahead and finish out our shape. And so now we have this shape that looks like that, and now we're going to shade in. And now we have our picture. And so this picture looks exactly like that picture, just some practice drawing it. Let's go ahead and look at our orthographic drawing. Here we want a straight view of our object. So first the top view. So the top view is if I'm staring at it from the top, and so I'm looking at these pieces right here. If I'm looking at it from the top, I see 4 squares that are just connected like that. Now the side view, that's the shaded view. So the side view is the view coming from over here. And so I'm looking at it from the side, I don't see the top. All I see are 2 squares side by side. I'm going to go ahead and shade those. Lightly shade them because they're shaded in my picture. And then my front view will be coming from this side. And again, if I'm looking from this side, I just see these 2 squares. And they're not shaded. So, fairly simple. The top view is looking down. The side view is your shaded portion. And then your front view is the clear portion going straight on. Let's go ahead and move to a slightly more complicated drawing. Again, I'm going to make this drawing down here just so that we can see. And I'm going to start with this front row right here. Okay, so we've got this. And goes back 1. And then I want to go ahead and draw this cube. So we attach this cube onto it now. Now here I've got a second layer. I've got another cube that's stacked on top. So I'm going to do the uprights for my cube. And then the roof for my cube. I'm going to go ahead and shade the side. So now I have a picture that looks just like this. Now again, how I started was I first drew these 2 cubes, did the uprights and the bottoms and the tops, and then I moved on to this cube, just added it in. I went to the second layer, did the uprights first, and then I just rounded off the top. And so here we have this view. Now our side view, again that's the view looking at the shaded portion. Well, if I look at the side view, I'm going to see a shaded block with 2 shaded blocks underneath. If we look at the top view, I'm looking down at the top, and I see pretty much exactly what I saw before. Because then I can't see that this is taller than the other ones. I just see that, hey, it's the top. And if I go to the front view, this time I'm looking at from this side, and it's stacked 2 up this way, and one over that way. So we have our side, our top, and our front. Now, I'm shading in the sides. On a multiple choice question, it's not going to shade it in. It's going to leave them all unshaded. Now let's answer the bottom question. The bottom question says, how many cubes make up our isometric drawing? Well, we look at this, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's one that's tucked in underneath this one. See, this is actually stacked 2 high with 3. So it's 4, a base of 4 with 1 on top makes a total of 5. Now let's move on to slightly more complicated now. Here we've got what look like stairs. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. I like drawing my side view first. So it's 3 tall. 1, 2, 3 tall. It's 3 deep along the bottom. 1, 2, 3 deep. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom layer. It's 2 across. Alright, and then it's all the way 2 across this way. So far I've done my bottom layer. Now I'm going to move up, do my next layer. I go vertical. So now I've got my second tier. And now for my third tier, I go vertical. And now I've made my third tier. And I'm going to go ahead and shade. Alright. And so now this picture looks just like that picture. Again, I went ahead and did my top vertical and then start at the bottom and work my way up. So if we're looking at this from the side, we obviously see a ladder. That's from the side. If we look at down from the top, we'll just see I got 6 blocks. I can't tell which ones are taller and which ones aren't. I just have 6 blocks. And same thing if we look at it from the front, all we see are 6 blocks. And so that's our basic picture, is that from the side we've got the stair steps, from the top it's just flat, and from the front it's also just flat. And now we want to know how many cubes. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that make up the bottom, 4 that make up the top, the middle, 2 that make up the top. So I've got 2 on top, 4 next, and then 6. If I add those up together, I get a total of 12. Just counting them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. 5, 6, 7, 8 in the middle. 9, 10 make up our top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry. Total of 12. 6, 4, and 2. Well, now let's talk about our third type of drawing. That's a foundation drawing. A foundation drawing is a drawing where we kind of mix an isometric view and a top view, and we explain how tall everything is. So if we look at our isometric view, we have the shape of an F, except for here, this is 2 blocks tall. So the rest of these are 1 block tall, but in the middle of our F, it gets to be 2 blocks tall. We want to see which one matches this. Well, this is definitely an F shape. However, this block is here and not here, so it can't be this one. If we look at this shape, the tall block is in the right spot. It's in the cleft. But this block should be moved over 1. And so it's not it. If we look at the third shape, we definitely have our good F shape. with our tall block in the cleft of the F. And so that's the shape that matches this isometric drawing. So, good luck drawing. You may have some difficulty learning how to draw the isometric shapes. Practice and patience will get you there. As far as the foundation drawing, it's not terribly difficult. Just you want to match the shape and match the heights. Well, good luck on your assignment and have a good day.